Alright, fam, so the name is Xander, or R. I don't really care which one you call me. You can continue calling me R, or you can start calling me Xander to spice things up. Either works. I'm here to do the Cemetery Boys book tag, which was created by Audrey over at Perpetual Pages, and also the Cemetery Boys Protection Squad, which I am a part of. So I did help create this tag, and it's just taken me forever to do it. So anyway, the first question is Yadriel, an underhyped book that exceeded your expectations, and I'm going with How to Be a Normal Person. So this book was not really hyped to me at all. I just knew about it because it had an asexual character in it. So I didn't have many expectations going into it, with the exception that I hoped that the asexual representation would be good. And it was. It was real good. What I did not expect and what exceeded my expectations was how fucking hilarious this book is. Like, it's so funny. Like, I can't even explain to you how funny this book is, honestly. It's hilarious. It's fantastic. And it's mainly thanks to our main character, Gus, who is not a normal person, and his attempts to impress the asexual stoner Casey who comes to town. Next is Julian, which I'm saying it the way it was said in the audiobook, so... but Julian is a book that doesn't stick to one genre, and for that I'm going with Not Your Sidekick, or really the Sidekick Squad series in general, but Not Your Sidekick especially because it starts out like you think it's just gonna be this cute contemporary about a, like, girl who has a crush and she's, like, trying to impress her crush. But it takes a turn. It takes a turn. And so some people have said that they saw the twist coming, but, like, I didn't see the twist coming. And I think even if you do see the twist coming, it's still, like, a good twist. Like, I don't know. So, like, that twist is why I say it doesn't stick to one genre. But, I don't know. I couldn't really think of a good answer to this question. Next is Maritza, a book that helped you or got you through a tough time. And we all know the answer to this question. It's The Song of Achilles, and I am holding up the copy that specifically got me through a tough time. This is the copy that I read in 2014? I think it was late 2014 when I read this book. And that, like, inspired me to read other books. So, you know, it was real good. I loved it a lot, and it really got me through some, like, dark depression days where I didn't want to do anything, and I didn't do anything. And then I would read at night, and then I'd be like, you know, things aren't that bad. So, you know, it was nice. It's not because the book is, like, hopeful. I can't really explain why this book got me through a tough time. 'Cause it's a tragedy, but it did. Next is Quinces, which I believe is one that I helped make. And it's your favorite coming-of-age story. And I'm going with Loveless, which you can fight me on. It is a coming-of-age story. Georgia may be in her first year of university, so it's not really a coming-of-age story in that sense, but it's her first year of university. She's coming to terms with being Aero Ace and, like, just being an adult. So, like, it's a coming-of-age story. You can fight me on it. It's great. I basically just told you what it's about. So, fight me if you want to, but Loveless is my favorite coming-of-age story. Next is Dia de Muertos, a backlist book you'd like to bring back and hype up again. And I'm going with a pretty underhyped book, to be honest. No one really talks about Seven Tears at High Tide. But it's pretty fucking good, if I remember correctly. I think I read it really quickly, actually. Because it's really short. But also, because it's really good. It's about a guy, and he accidentally summons a Selkie, and him and the Selkie, like, you know, do friend stuff, and maybe a little more than friend stuff, and it's real good. It's real cute. I think more people should read it if they want that cuteness in their life. And I think you can still buy it. Like, I don't think it's not published anymore. It's just kind of a little old. Next is Pan de Muerto, a story you wish you could give or offer your loved ones. And I'm going with I Wish You All the Best. So, I Wish You All the Best is a story about a non-binary teen who gets kicked out for being non-binary, and I just wish that I could, like, give it to my parents and be like, hey, I know you didn't kick me out, but this is kind of how it feels when you don't use my name and pronouns. So, I would hope that they would understand me better by reading this book, but who knows if they would, and they're never going to read this book, so oh well. Next is Tether, a book you feel most connected to, and you thought that I was going to pick a different book, didn't you? But no, it's The Song of Achilles. I'm just holding up one of my other copies. This book was a gift to me. It was supposed to be signed by Madeline Miller, but the person who gave it to me couldn't make the trip to go visit Madeline Miller's, like, thing because of snow. But it's okay, because this is still a great cover, and I'm really glad that I have this copy. Whenever I do a reread next, I'm gonna use this copy. But anyway, Song of Achilles is like my brand. It's literally part of my channel name now. Like, this cubed is a reference to this and this and this from the Song of Achilles. So, like, I mean, I really couldn't pick a different book, even though I had to pick the Song of Achilles for Maritza. I also had to pick it for Tether, you know? It's just, we're doing what we gotta do out here. Next is Portaje, and I think I'm saying that correctly, a book that was passed on to you. And I actually got a lot of books passed on to me because a friend was doing an unhaul and was like, hey, do you want any of these books? And I was like, hell yeah, I do. And the top one was Black Wings Beating. I know there's an asexual character in this book, at least I think there is, and I think it's a fantasy. That's pretty much all I know about this book, besides I think it's also in a series. But yeah, so let me know in the comments, like, if you've read Black Wings Beating and, like, what you thought of it and, like, what it's actually about. Like, don't tell me too much, but, like, tell me a little bit. Next is Wet Binder, which I think I also had a hand in. And that is Name a Book You're Stuck On. And it's not the Song of Achilles, it's The Fever King. I recently changed my Twitter header to the picture I took of when I was playing Drawful, and I made my picture I Heart the Fever King, because I think it's hilarious. I struggle to, like, give good synopsises of this book. But basically, there is a virus that either kills you or it gives you superpowers. And our main character, Gnome, wakes up with superpowers and his dad is dead. So he is carted off to, like, this military school where he learns about how to use his superpowers. And it's really cool. The magic system is based on physical knowledge. So, like, to do telekinesis and stuff, you have to understand physics before you can do it. So I think that's really cool. There are some trigger warnings for sexual abuse and emotional abuse and physical abuse. Just lots of abuse. But that's really more prominent in the Electric Air. This book has it, but not as much. And just, it's really good. The audiobook, I believe, is on Scribd, if you want to listen to the audiobook. And the audiobook is really good, because that's actually what I first listened to, was the audiobook, and then I bought a physical copy. So yeah, The Fever King is just really good, and I really like it, and I think you should read it. And finally, we have Perkasa, which is Name a Soft Book You Really Love. And I'm going with Upside Down. Upside Down is the ace romance of my dreams. Honestly, it's just so pure, so soft, and so ace. I love it. I love it a lot. Basically, our main character is like going through some shit. He doesn't know he's gay, but like he goes to an asexual support group meeting and he's like, oh shit, maybe I'm also ace. But he doesn't want to like have too many labels. But then he like meets this cute ace guy who's like helping him through it, and it's just really cute. And that is my entire tag. This video is currently under 15 minutes, which I think is amazing because I usually ramble on incessantly during book tags, but I didn't do it during this one, so you know, maybe people will actually watch until the end. But anyway, that's all I got for you today. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one.